I hear the voices inside my head, the voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
Deep diving into these cases is like dancing with the devil. But when you dance with the devil doesn't change. He changes you.
Hey, y'all. Can you hear me? Because the camera is not working, which stinks because I was going to try and show you something that Mr. Cher got me. Hey, Raven. Hey, Jaded. Yeah, that was some time ago, which he never did that documentary, but I played it to, I wanted BJ to see it for sure. Because I can't wait to see how Mr. Cher can put something awesome together for the family. Hey, Thor, Raven, E-Curb. You can hear me? Awesome. Hi, Willows. Unique Trauma Obsessed. Unique Trauma Obsessed. My pop says he really digs your channel. Hey, Creek Squad. Kels, Frankie, Vexing. Hi, Trey. Happy birthday, Boo. I'm proud of you much. Thank you. Yep, tomorrow I am 39. Hey, Pantera, Mandy, Wandering Heart, School Gamer. Sorry for your love, Nana's love. Or sorry for your loss. Thank you, Phoebe. Yep. A lot of people have been apologizing to her, which is good. Yep, my birthday. Yep. I'm going to go live tomorrow and do like a virtual birthday party / like housewarming. But we kind of have our date set for my visiting the family. So that's exciting. But unfortunately, it's not so exciting events in which I get to meet. So I do wish that we met under different circumstances. But whatever I can do to be of help to the family and friends while I'm there, I'll be doing that. So don't think you'll be seeing us much YouTubing. So that's not the focus of why I'm going. Hi, Canadian Cookie. Yes, Raven. Yep. That'd be awesome. So, y'all, the babysitter. I mean, I want to get an honest show of people. You all know from day one, I was not down with babysitter, and I'm still not down with the babysitter. I'm gonna actually tell you a conversation that I had with Leilani. So yeah, Leilani lies, but Danny lies also. So yeah, there's that. Thank you. Don't make me feel old yet. It's tomorrow, y'all. It's tomorrow. Hey, Charm. You still feel that way about the babysitter? Yeah, something's very, very strange there, right? So, you guys haven't actually got to see behind the scenes of babysitter kind of playing all sides. Where do you think Bullhorn Betty and Justice for All and Dolly Vision got those pictures that they blew up and showed all over town? Where in the chat, please put who do you think gave them those pictures if it was not BJ? Who do you think? Yeah, 39 isn't really old, is it? Oh, thank you, Erica. Thank you so much for that. I'm not old. Okay. Hi, Erin. Let's just say babysitter. I don't use her name on my platform. The reason why is because she wants to be known, right? Yeah, so we don't do that. I would sing You Are My Sunshine, My Sunshine to him. Oh, Of course you did. It's so sweet. And you are so strong, Billy. You know. Hi, Trudy. Good evening. Hi, everyone. So, yeah. They got it from the babysitter. So let me see if I can go back here, because I am going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you. Actually, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me ask first something. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I can show you guys something. I just wanted to make sure it's not a huge, well, I just want to show you. So, yeah, they got that from the babysitter. Okay. And there's just so much behind the scenes that she's playing all of the sides. 100% playing all of the sides. Okay, let me see. I can go in here. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, hold up, wait a minute. Okay. So while she gives them the pictures she gave them, and yes, she has been, we'll get to the whole money thing after, because she's nothing but a liar. A liar, liar, liar. But let's pull this up. Okay, hold on. Let me get to it. Sorry. And I did it like this just so I can show y'all, but I'm going to end up deleting this. So this is, she's talking, right? So this is the babysitter. These are, okay. These are shadows and spaghetti on his face. These are not the two bruises I was talking about. She's saying she's not talking about that, that she's calling them shadows. Okay. Like things like this. Hold on, wait a second. There's a couple more that go with that. But she's playing both sides, you guys. She's giving people the pictures and talking shit, and then she's meanwhile texting with loved ones and saying completely different shit. Like, it's bull. And I mean, there's buttloads of texts, but I'm not going to show them all. I just want to give you an idea that she's literally playing all of the sides here. Okay. And we don't need to be talking about drowning right now, SB. Not sure where that's coming from. Didn't see the other chat, but so I've known from day one that she just wants to be known. If you go back in her criminal record of, fraud and abuse and domestics and reporting false crimes. Actually, she's got a charge that aligns with one of the ones that Leilani has. They both report fraudulent crimes and shit. So I don't really like that. Let's get to how she said she got no donations for the memorial. That's a lie. And we know YouTubers gave her cash. They've cashed apped her. They've PayPal'd her. Well, I paid for everything. I'll show my bank account receipts. I paid for it all. Y'all, what happens when someone cash apps you or PayPal's you? What is one of the options that you can do? You can what? Transfer to where? Oh, wait. We can do what with our PayPals and our cash apps? We can transfer to... Oh, that's right, our bank accounts. We can transfer the funds to our bank accounts and then use our bank card and make purchases. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's right. So that's proof of nothing. Plus, you've got the YouTuber saying, we gave her this. You've got Molly Golightly mentioning something about $5,000 and bragging multiple times that she gave the babysitter enough money to move. So how much money would that be? Like, why does she lie? Like, she's lying to all of us right to our fucking faces and saying that she doesn't get these donations and shit. She absolutely did get donations on the day of the memorial. Yes, she fucking did. Hi, everyone coming in. Yep, the bank. The bank. Yep. You're too poor for Cash App. Forrest Trump. That's cute. Hi, Anne. Yep. Now, let's pull something else up for the people who were still bashing BJ yesterday. In case there's any question. Now, I know the tragedy pimps are going to try and act like they had something to do with what was going on. And that in time will also be proven that it's not true. Nothing that those tragedy pimps, those bullhorn betties, those heels on the ground, whatever you want to call them, nothing they did led to what Billy Joe did yesterday. Nothing they did led the events that happened. I want to make that very clear because that will be proven. They can talk out of their ass some more, but me and Billy are going to be able to show y'all, like, that was always planned. Should events go like, that was always the plan. Just go back in the media and hear what Billy says. I will walk her out. Look at back in my channel. Look back at Queen's channel. I will march her to the police station myself. And she did just that, you guys. She did just that. That was not something that Bullhorn Betty, Dolly Vision, Justice for All, Molly Golightly, House of Williams, Olivia, all of those people, they did not do a damn thing that led to the events that are happening today. Okay? She-Ra, yes. And that will be proven. If y'all don't want to listen to the media or go back in the past and hear what she said, y'all will see through, other ways in the future. They are a joke. All right. Now, if y'all think that the tragedy pimps had anything to do with what is happening today, you go ahead, give a thumbs up. If y'all think that that took balls of steel to march your daughter into the FBI when your daughter is begging for you to take her home or help her, whatever, Instead, she gets marched directly to the FBI through all of this. If you, blue hearts, flood the chat with blue hearts to send Billy Joe encouragement and show her that we think she was strong. Balls of steel to do that. As I said all the way at the beginning, Billy always had that. Bullhorn Betty is going to show clips. She's going to go over her clips. See, I told her that she should drag her daughter in by her hair or she should march to the police station. See, screaming outside her house worked. What I did worked. That's what she's going to do, y'all. Mark my words. That's what she's going to do. But you know what? In time, when Billy and I can share things together or however this works, you're going to see that was always going to be the arrangement. Without Bullhorn Betty, with Bullhorn Betty, whatever the fuck. So they had zero. You hear that, Bullhorn Betty? Zero to do with the events. Let's play it for y'all. And by the way, shout out to Julia and Court TV because they have been some of the only ones, and I'm going to specifically name Julia, who I have talked a little bit with, and yes, BJ knows because BJ gets told all of the moves first because there are no moves if the family's not comfortable. So she has done a great job and not twisted things to further badger Billy Joe and the family. She treated things very sensitively and did care about causing more harm to Billy's soul and her heart. So Julia with Court TV, awesome. Here we go.
We feel that we have a very strong case. We have put thousands of hours into this, and we believe that this was the right move today to be able to do that. She doesn't deserve a Thanksgiving, quite frankly.
Okay, Chief Hadley, by the way, and your whole department, the FBI, everybody, all of the searchers, awesome, amazing people. Again, that these people all badmouthed and trashed and really was wasting police resources during the search for Quinton Simon. That's disgusting. Beyond. Just beyond. I want to make sure I'm on the right one here.
Coming soon to Court TV.
This stretch is just so beyond what anyone could imagine.
I can't believe it. Not what I wanted. Okay, it isn't.
If I can go off script a little bit, Quinton deserves that.
That's the Chatham County Police Chief in Georgia
Minnie.
talking about Leilani Simon, the mother of a 20-month-old boy who went missing October 5th. He's now presumed dead. She's charged with murder. Court TV legal correspondent Julie Janae has the rest of the story.
Little Quinton Simon was just 20 months old when he was last seen in his home in Savannah, Georgia on October 5th, 2022. He lived with his mother, Leilani Simon, her boyfriend, Danny Youngkin, and his grandmother, Billy Joe Howard.
Oh, beautiful.
Boyfriend woke up, saw the child at 6 a.m. Mother woke up at some other time later and then reported the child missing at 9:39, I believe, with coffee to 911.
Local police and FBI began searching for Quinton that very day.
We have yet to locate Quinton. We continue to investigate this incident. We've got some assistance from the FBI. We've got numerous interviews to conduct today, as well as downloading phones and things of that nature.
Leilani Simon tells police that Quinton's biological father, Henry Bubba Moss, took him, so authorities go to Bubba's home more than an hour away.
He was being questioned about where he was overnight, October 4th into October 5th, and proved to police satisfaction anyway that he had nothing to do with it.
Is there any contact with Quinton's biological father?
We have had contact with him.
After a week of searching for little Quinton, the Chatham County Police confirms everyone's worst fear. Quinton is believed to be dead, and his mother, Leilani, is the primary suspect, but no charges or arrests are made.
What are you doing? What is going on here? Where's the FBI? Where's Secret Service? Somebody needs to find this baby.
They were doing just that, silly lady. They were doing just that. And they did just that.
And lock her up.
After that announcement, all eyes turned to Leilani.
Lock all of them up for wasting the resources during this very difficult time where they were already down people too. So, please believe if people actually started catching a charge and making that shit a felony, doing that, they would do that a whole lot less, don't you think?
Protesters, podcasters, and YouTubers gather outside of her home day and night. Nearly 3 weeks after Quinton was reported missing, Leilani and her mother finally speak out in an interview with WTOC News.
If something
Look how pissed Billy is right there. Look how pissed. You can tell it. And y'all treated her terribly.
does come up that I am at fault, I will take myself to that police station.
Then 47 days after Quinton vanished, law enforcement find remains
Absolutely, Denise told lies to get people to help bash that family. Yep.
of a human child in a local landfill, and they arrest Leilani Simon.
Our search teams at the waste management landfill found what they believed were human remains. This afternoon, the FBI lab in Quantico, Virginia confirmed that they are, in fact, human remains. Additional testing, including a DNA analysis, is being conducted.
I wish Summer Wells had this chief as well. I wish that Chief Hadley and his team of people were on Summer's case 100%, because they did that. 48 days, they brought him home. And almost the entire time, nothing in that time, no one that went there encouraged these people that were out there searching and doing their job, and the ones who brought Quinton home. They didn't encourage them at all, brought them down, made them feel even shittier than what they already felt doing what they were doing. Pieces of shit.
And we have every reason to believe that this will confirm the remains are Quinton's.
Simon faces charges of giving a false statement to police, concealing a death, and malice murder.
Let's bring in Court TV legal correspondent Julia Janae joining me live in studio right now. Julia, wow. So what more have we learned about the arrest of Leilani?
We're learning two things. One, how she eventually was turned over to police, how she turned herself in, and also where she might have been immediately before she was arrested. One of the most curious things about this case is even though police announced that she was their primary suspect, they didn't arrest her, they didn't charge her. They felt comfortable with letting her continue to live her life while they gathered the evidence. That took 47 days of them gathering.
Yeah, not really that they were, well, I mean, comfortable. They knew, right? Because they had their eyes and ears and everything out on Leilani. She wasn't going to be running, or she wouldn't get far at all, you know. But they wanted to make damn sure, like they said, that they could make things stick.
Evidence before.
We didn't want another Barry Morphew situation or Casey Anthony situation, depending on what certain people think about that, case.
Or they named her a suspect as far as charges go. And while that was happening, this cloud of suspicion, it just expanded to all of the people who were inside of the house. That included her boyfriend, Danny Youngkin, her mother, Billy Joe Howell. We haven't heard anything from Danny Youngkin, but we have heard something from Billy Joe, the grandmother, who was actually the one who was the legal custodian.
Right, she had custody,
of this little baby,
legal
right?
custody of the little guy.
Exactly, and even was able to receive child support potentially from Leilani over that. She had this to say in a statement on a podcast, Voices Behind the Wall, yesterday. Let's take a listen to how she says she was the one who turned in her own daughter.
I get a call from the place that she was at telling me that.
Okay, I wish I didn't have my camera on because I wasn't expecting this. I did approve this to be used, yes, but I didn't know that at the time. Or you look at me.
Leilani has checked herself out. Well, they're wanting me to come pick her up, and I've already made it very clear that Leilani cannot come back to my home. So I made a call to the FBI. Whenever I make the call to the FBI, I let them know what was happening in the current circumstances. I took her to Chinatown buffet and let her have a meal because I knew already that it was going to be the last free world meal she was going to have.
Mm-hmm.
So I leave from there and I take her to the FBI office. And I sit at the FBI office for 4 hours. And I hug her and I tell her that the best thing she can do is just be honest and tell the truth. Now, Leilani still at this time is holding to her words that she didn't do this. Now, because of the way I feel and the way I believe and because of the circumstances that has happened.
Our mic is terrible. We will definitely be replacing it.
Over time, I don't know that I can believe my daughter, but there is a part of me that wants to.
Now, at the beginning of that, there's this mention of Leilani being in a place that sounds like perhaps a rehab facility, someplace you have to check yourself in and check yourself out, some kind of treatment program. We don't know, but there's another portion of that statement that has Billy Joe Howell not only expressing gratitude for the law enforcement officers who were able to recover the remains of her grandson, but also expressing some disappointment in how police have handled the investigation.
Oh, no. Mm.
And then whenever I walked out the doors, they started reading her rights. And then right after that, before I even made it home, which is not even 5 minutes down the road, it was already projected across the news that they had picked her up. And I'm very disappointed in that because I have been supportive as a mother, but ready for a conviction and ready for justice and ready for peace in my heart and peace in my home. And I have asked for them to restore my home, for it to be safe and peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody has done that. And I have complied and taken the beating from everybody for a long time.
That's a response from the grandmother, who is saying that police are suggesting that they are the ones who went in and made that arrest. It does seem to run counter to what police said about why they did this now versus the grandmother taking her daughter in and saying, now is the time for you to fess up.
That relationship between Leilani and her mother, Quinton's mother and grandmother, to me is I think the key to this whole thing, to understanding what happened to this child. So what's next?
What's next is an arraignment tomorrow, bond hearing for Leilani Simon. We'll see whether prosecutors agree with how investigators did during this investigation, whether or not she should get bond, whether or not she's a flight risk. Of course, things have changed drastically.
Malice murder, though. I mean, you should not be getting bond for malice. And that's the most serious. Malice murder is life without parole or potential
Yeah, she doesn't need bond.
I don't. That way.
Yeah.
Most people don't get out on bond. They shouldn't.
Very rarely. It will be interesting to see what she argues. We'll see who she's being represented by. We don't know that yet, what they are going to argue in front of this court. Also, whether she says anything, because we've heard these repeated calls from her mom, from her family, for her to tell the truth. Will she say something?
Right.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think this is going to be a case where there's a confession, if that is the truth. But we shall.
I hope, like I tell BJ a lot, like she could still do the right thing and tell the truth. But I don't know. Hey, Trulia, I don't know if she will. I don't know if she will. Someone emailed, I can't stand you, but I have messages from the babysitter saying she got money. She said she didn't, then said she sent it to someone who needed it, then said she didn't again. If you want them, let me know. I'll send them. Someone doesn't even like me. Like, the babysitter is a liar. Like, yeah, that's terrible right there. That's terrible. I believe you. No, I already know. Like, I know. Trust me. Yeah, your local news reported that the mother turned her over. Okay, good. Good. Babysitter done lost her mind. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's call Papa Cher. Let's see. I gotta find something. Hey, Dad.
How are you?
I'm okay. We're in podcast land, as you say.
Okay. Hello, everybody in podcast land.
everybody doing tonight?
Hey, so I got a question for you, Dad.
Okay.
How do you feel about Quinton's babysitter holding a memorial celebration for Quinton before Quinton was found and before Quinton's own grandma and family get to?
Yeah, I don't know. From what I've been able to gather so far from watching the case, it seems pretty clear that everybody knew right from the start that Quinton was deceased.
Mm-hmm. Well, the law said it, yeah.
It's an absolute tragedy. It's terrible if it had to end up that way, but I think that's what everybody knew.
Right, but how do you feel about the babysitter who lives 2 houses down from BJ, who has been helping trash BJ and making money off of this a lot, and holding a memorial for Quinton before Billy Joe gets to even have a memorial for her grandson?
I haven't heard a whole lot about the babysitter. Was she present?
I'm just asking, how do you feel about that? Do you think that sounds right?
I don't know. I don't know what's in her heart. I don't know her.
Ugh.
I don't know what type of person.
He's being too nice.
Hey?
I said you're being too nice. No, that is fucked up. You don't do that shit. She has money in her heart, Dad. That's what she's been doing. Getting money, 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 money. Yeah. Yes. I told you that. She's doing videos after video after video, putting out all her payment links. She's had multiple other YouTubers at her house pay her. She let people park at her house to stand out there for those weeks on ends, bully and harass the family. She let people go and use her bathroom. She's been allowing the trashing of Billy Joe, taking money on Quinton's name daily since this happened, and then holds a memorial for him.
Let me ask you one thing. Prior to Quinton going missing, was that babysitter a friend of the family or what? That must have been, right?
She's a babysitter. She was just the babysitter. She cleaned their house one time or 2 times.
Okay. So she's not a close family friend or nothing?
No.
Okay.
In fact, the boyfriend had some kind of issues with the babysitter's 16-year-old daughter. It was weird.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, there's something kind of strange about her planning a memorial. I mean, that's something for the parents to do or the grandparents.
But if she was a good friend, then you would think it was okay. Like if she,
money off of it?
no, not to make, not the money part. Forget the money part for right now. But if she was to be a good friend of the family, even though Billy Joe hasn't had a memorial for her own grandson, even though she didn't want one yet, if they were friends of the family, that you would actually think, would you think that that was okay then? Yeah, maybe if they were actually friends.
Well,
I don't know.
Again, I gotta admit I don't have enough information. I mean, did she ask permission of anybody to set up a memorial service or anything like that?
If she did, Billy would have said probably no. So I don't think she asked permission. She just did it.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. We'll see if Billy says anything because she is in chat. But I don't believe she asked permission.
Well, I don't care for her because of her adding to the stress that Billy Joe went through.
That's
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that setting up a memorial all on her own like that, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, Billy did
Especially
not.
making money out of it.
Yeah, Billy did not help plan the memorial. She did not plan it. She did not go there. In fact, she had to leave her own house overnight because she didn't want to be anywhere around it. Yeah, you see, my dad's much like Mr. Cher and trying to be all reasonable and understand the situation.
Well, I don't want to, you know.
And I'm like, no, fuck that.
I can only go on what information I have, and I don't have a whole lot about Babysitter. But was she present when Quinton went missing?
She was home when Quinton went missing. She lives just 2 houses over of Billy.
Yeah, she wasn't in the house where Quinton went missing from. At the time he went missing.
What? No, the babysitter wasn't at the house, but she had access to the house. She lives 2 houses down. She could have walked there, and she also knows where the key is. She's gone in that house and taken the kids before. She was the babysitter for several months. For
Okay. Who was present when Quinton went missing in that house?
Oh, hold on. Billy said actually, if she asked me and did it without videoing it, that's the other thing, Dad. She did this and there was news people around, and there was like so many different camera angles. Like she did it to send. Yeah. So Billy said if she asked me and did it without videoing it and was a family friend, she would have actually, she would have been happy then. So yeah, the way she did it didn't sit well with Billy, but had it been a different situation, Billy is actually saying she would have been okay with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was just so many.
It doesn't sound like a vindictive thing to do. It sounds like a nice thing to do, but it's kind of weird that she took it upon herself to do it without any permission or anything, without even notifying the family. That sounds strange to me.
Yeah.
And if, like you say, she's making a big production of it, making money out of it, then yeah, I think she's a scrag. But yeah, I don't know. Who was in the house? Who was present when Quinton went missing?
Well, Leilani and her boyfriend, and there was one of Leilani's brothers on a different part of the house, but he was like sleeping or whatever, playing video games or something. I don't know, but Leilani was not alone. It was Leilani and Leilani's boyfriend.
Gotcha.
Minnie, don't talk about shit you have zero idea about, you dumb fuck. By the way, 2 of my children are adults now, dumbass, and my other 2 have school and have a parent that lives in a different country, so they have to be shared. Oh my gosh, imagine that.
And you people out there gotta quit picking on my baby girl.
Dad, stop. They don't give a shit. Just ignore them. I know you hate it, but you gotta forget about it. You gotta just ignore it. They want a reaction. Yep, it's a part of it, and I signed up for it. Well, to an extent, but no.
How's Billy Bill doing? Have you talked to her today?
Yeah. Well, there's part relief. So hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to call you from Mark's phone because I'm actually going to call Billy for a minute so you can say hi. Okay.
You hang up?
Yes. Okay, love you. Bye. You have my dad's number?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hold on. I'm going to call Dad now.
Okay.
Okay. This is fun. 2 phones. Oh, hold on. What? The subscriber what?
Dial the number to which long distance charges apply. To complete the call, please stay on the line.
Long distance to Canada?
Yeah.
Hey, kid.
Hi, Dad. Billy's on the line. She can hear you.
Hi, Papa Cher. I'm doing the best I can right now.
Yeah, I can only imagine what you're going through. Sorry it had to turn out that way. Sorry things turned out the way they did for your family. I'm really sorry about that.
I am too. I just I want justice, and no matter what, when you choose, I tell people all the time, they choose to be in the position they're in because you chose that. You choose it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's consequences behind every decision that you made, whether they're good or bad.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah. And even consequences behind things that you made that you thought were good that turned out bad. So it's just a really, really hard position to be in.
You are an amazingly tough woman. I have to say that for you. I couldn't imagine going through what you're going through right now.
Thank you so much.
Grandmother, I just can't imagine. But God be with you. God bless you. And I hope you find strength and prayer and stuff, because I sure do.
Thank you.
Yeah, just take it easy. Take it one day at a time. You know?
Yes, sir.
All right, Dad. It's long distance, so I'm gonna hang up, but I'll call you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Take care, Billy Joe.
All right, thank you. Love you.
Bye.
All right.
He's so nice.
He is. He's just trying. I'm like, no, fuck this person, fuck that person. He's like, well, I need to know more about the situation before I say anything. I'm like, no.
I understand, though. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people don't understand the whole circumstances. I even understand people being mad because I'm mad too.
Right.
I'm mad, and I know more of the circumstances, and I'm mad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm upset, so I get it. You know, I get it.
So do you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but is it fair for me to say to people that Babysitter has kind of been playing all of the sides?
Oh, yeah, because whenever I talked to her, she apparently the whole entire text message that me and her had, she shared with both her and Betty, and they got out other places or whatever. So,
yeah,
you know, so I guess like part of it was showed. So we might as well show the part that we talked.
Menopause is tough. Yeah, it is. Is that supposed to? I don't know if that's supposed to be a burn to me, but yeah.
But
all right, I'll let you get back to your family. And I love you, and I will bother you later.
I love you too.
Okay, bye. Yeah, I see some people still be crazy and wild and out, but that's okay. There's much more that will come out one day, you know. I don't like that Babysitter one bit. And yeah, I don't tell my dad a lot of the stuff he watches, the little bits that he can, right? But I don't just sit there. I'd have to sit there all day and tell him about each person and play through all these videos. So that's why I ask him, like, well, what would you say? And he's like, oh, no. I just want to know, like, what you would think if, well, I got to know more. No, damn it. You know, yeah. Between you and my dad, I've definitely become a much tamer human.
Yep.
So what do you think about stuff, babe? We've got our date set. I'm not saying when, but unfortunately it's going to be some time because I have to have 2 COVID shots. Each shot has to be 21 to 28 days apart, apparently. But anyway, I will be to Billy. I'm not telling you guys the days, but in January.
Yep. She's heading on down there.
Yep. For like, I haven't, like, 7 to 11 days. Depends when Billy gets sick of me. Tells me, calls Mark. Mark, take the bitch back. Awesome. Yes. You know, yeah, no, won't tell. We'll get there, and I've been invited to get to know the family outside of all of this bullshit. So I'm excited to do that. Yeah, it won't be a full 2 weeks, but it will be probably over a week. Oh, there's Pops. Billy Joe, you are one tough lady, and you are in my thoughts and prayers. You are doing a great job, baby girl. Hi to Mark.
Hey, Papa Cher.
Julia. Yeah, okay. I don't down the babysitter for caring, right? But I do for causing. Yeah, I agree. Yes. Definitely she helped spread lies and stuff. You know, she watched the kids. So I understand she's hurt too, but I'm sorry, I don't see different behavior from Babysitter than I see from Bullhorn Betty, Justice for All, and all of them. That's just what I am seeing, you know? Absolute joke, Casey. Yeah. All tragedy pimps should be sued. Mm-hmm. Shira! In the armpit of Oklahoma. I want to go to Oklahoma because when I grew up, I watched this show all the time of Oklahoma. Okay. And so I've always wanted to go to Oklahoma, where the
comes sweeping down the plains.
And it sure sounds great. I don't know the rest. And also they sing, I can't remember, something about a wagon. Or wait, no, that might have been Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Y'all ever watch Seven Brides for Seven Brothers? That was my favorite movie when I was a little girl. It's a classic, y'all. But I think about it sometimes now as an adult. 7 guys, a mom and a dad can't help their 7 sons kidnap 7 women and get them all pregnant before the snow all melts from the, what's it called when all the snow falls off the mountain? You know? Snow collapse. What's it called?
Avalanche?
Avalanche. Yes, avalanche. Yes, an avalanche. Y'all, does anyone know 7 Brides for 7 Brothers? Anyway, I look at it different now as an adult woman. Just say that. But it's a good movie. Yep. That's why. Oh, she watched the kids. Diana's daughter watched the kids while she was at work. Okay, so she delegated. I mean, that's not normal to have your teenager help you babysit, right? But maybe perhaps that's where the arguments between the 16-year-old and Danny happened. But there was a conversation I had with Leilani. I don't think Billy cares if I share this, but Leilani said, she says, I don't really know the whole deal, but Danny and the babysitter's daughter, she said her name, which I won't, said, or that they had issues, that they had ongoing issues and hated each other, and there was some kind of breakdown there. And I was like, well, that's weird, Leilani, because like, why would he have an issue with a minor girl? I don't know. It's weird. But if she was the one in charge of taking care of the kids, perhaps there was some, maybe, here I go now, in defense of the babysitter's daughter for a second here. But maybe he was like late to pick up or something, or there was some kind of something with that, right? I'll say that. That's all I'll say. I don't fucking know. Can you put your name on visitation list to visit her in jail? If we've already had that discussion, if Leilani would like me to visit her when I'm there, I will. I don't know what people's problems are. I've said that from the beginning. people now, oh, Cher's turn. She flipped. See, she did another dodge while she flipped on Leilani. No, I always said Leilani should be arrested. What the freak? I always said that. I just said I don't know if she's the only one, that they should investigate Danny too. I still stand by that. Just because if there's only one arrest doesn't mean, that just means that they made a deal with half of the devil, in my opinion. Hi, Tammy. But anyway, yeah, I never said that she shouldn't get arrested. My stance was always defending Billy Joe. Okay? It was always saying that she is not a suspect. Back the fuck off of Billy. You know what I'm saying? So no, I haven't flipped. I haven't done anything. Billy has talked about her own daughter getting arrested. Like, what the hell do people want from me? Danny turned witness. Yeah, that's exactly, in my opinion, you're going to watch him testify against her, probably, or whatever. Queen Bee. Oh, there she is. Hey, boo. It's not anyone's business what you do when you go to visit. Yes, Queen. A whole new beehive. Yeah, that's right. It's not your business. And yeah. Ooh. Oh, and the letter the babysitter was showing off as she's cash out gang me. Hold up, Dad's calling again. Hi, Dad. Hi.
Has Leilani been formally charged yet?
Well, yeah, she's been charged. Well, she was arrested and charged.
What?
Is malice murder or something?
Malice murder. She lied. She made false testimonies verbally and in writing. And yeah, she's been, yeah.
Holy cow. All right, I just wanted to know that.
Okay. Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Yeah. Oh wait, Dad.
Yeah.
Can you say hi to Queen Bee?
Hi, Queen Bee.
All right, thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Charged, not convicted. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, she hasn't been convicted yet, obviously.
Well, oh yeah, so he'll know that. Well, I'll just make sure I tell him, because I don't want to. Hey, Dad. Hey, okay, she's been. What? Dad, you fucker! You tricked me. My dad is literally a motherfucker.
Hello?
Hi. Okay, you probably already know this, but she's been charged.
What did I do?
What? Oh, no, I fell for your voicemail. I thought your voicemail was you, so I was talking to you.
Oh.
Okay. She has not been convicted. She's just been charged. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I'm saying it right, so people don't drag me. All right, love you.
Love you too.
Okay, bye. He said, what did I do? Yeah, he's on like a 30-second delay. Well, I don't know, Jenny Lou. I just want to make sure, because people will take a little thing I said and then they'll take it and run with it and Cher lied. This isn't true. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure, and yeah, of course my dad knew that. Just leave me alone. Okay. But y'all, as you probably, some of y'all are insomniacs. I am gonna get to bed early tonight because I was up till 3 a.m. and I went live after my sleeping pills that are prescribed didn't work. So I took a chug and NyQuil. No, they like counteracted each other. And as a mother, I told Leilani, if she's telling me the truth, then take it to trial. I've taken charges that didn't belong. Right to it was one of those bad decisions. I agree, and my situation. So, yep. I agree. So I'm gonna give you guys the last 4 minutes and 10 seconds here of the beard of wisdom here. Does the camera work? Look at you guys. What one of the things you got me for my birthday because I begged for it. It's not a Snuggie, but it's a hoodie blanket. It's and it's fleecy and it's nice. Look at that. And it makes me think of my boys because they're hunters. But I can cocoon myself because they got well, now I just look like a crazy lady. But anyway, beard or reason. Nana's love, beard girl. Take it away, baby. Take it away.
Okay. So what you got? What's up? What's going on? Oh, we got a kitty.
Carol Baskin. She killed her husband. She whacked him.
Oh. Hello, everybody. It's good to see a little less hate in the chat. We're getting there. But yeah, man, some of those people are just, oh, why are you so angry? Good God.
Yeah, you see some of the comments I get.
Mm-hmm. Crazy cat lady, yeah. We love you too, Tanya. Hey, Trulia. Hey, everybody. Yeah, she was charged with malice murder. That means intent. So could mean life in prison. Death penalty could be in play, I guess. We will have to wait and see. Phoebe, as far as I've ever heard, Leilani has no recollection of what happened. That's all I know. Thanks, BJ. Love and respect back. Love you all so much. You're just like my hubby and I. We've been together 34 years. So 17, you know, peas and carrots, peanut butter and jelly. It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Way yeah, way yeah. Thank you, Vaxon. Love you too.
And when we get
Yeah.
mind. Nothing. Never mind.
She's angry too. Well, anybody who would intentionally end the life of a 20-month-old child deserves the death penalty, if you ask me.
I don't want to. Let's not talk about
But
that with her mom.
yeah, I don't want to get too grisly. It's just someone in the chat had said that, and yeah. He did. Such a cutie. Sweet little boy. Wacky Tappy Creepy Girl. That's quite the name. All right, sorry for your loss. And it's never easy losing a loved one, especially losing a child. I tend to agree, Helen. There was so much weirdness surrounding Danny. I don't know, maybe it's just we always look at everything with suspicion, so everything looks suspicious, right? But I don't know. I feel like he was somehow involved. Just that's my opinion. I could be wrong.
Right.
Mufias, I'm not 100% sure My guess is that if this goes to trial, you will see Danny called as a witness for the prosecution. Just a guess, though.
I think so too.
Who did we were interviewing? What was his name? Michael? Was it Michael that we interviewed? Oh, she's just staring at me. I think so.
I think we talked to all of them, but yeah, I guess Michael, yeah. Brother, yeah.
Yeah, because he had said that before Danny left, he said that he had all the answers.
Oh, Dan, yeah.
He said that Danny said that. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happened, but.
Yeah. Did say that.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, Jones, and I think maybe he did, and maybe he cut a deal. I don't know. I'm not too sure who was all questioned, anything like that. All we really know is Leilani was the prime suspect, then the sole suspect, then she was arrested and charged. So,
And no other arrests will be made, they said. So leave
Yep.
Billy alone.
yeah, it's looking like law enforcement doesn't believe anyone else was involved in what happened to Quinton. So there's not going to be any further arrests. So we'll just have to wait and see how this plays out. But either way, that sweet little baby is getting justice.
Amen.
Yes.
And what do you think about Billy and what she's all had to endure this time?
Cher asked me, I don't know if you heard, but what do I think about Billy and what she's had to endure? I think what happened to Billy and the whole family is bullshit. I've said this over and over again, as far as protesting and stuff. If you feel there's been an injustice, or if you feel that there's been something wrong, you have a right to speak up. So, yeah, you do have a right to go there and say, I'm not okay with this, yada, yada, yada. But they were protesting the wrong place. If they were unhappy that someone hasn't been arrested, they should have been protesting at the police station, not in front of Billy Joe's house.
Especially
And
when there was no, the suspect wasn't even there.
well, and Leilani wasn't even there for a big chunk of that too, so which made it even worse.
Yeah.
But
And they all said, Cher's lying. She just wants us away from the house.
But anyway, I don't think that what happened on that street is okay by any means. I mean, I don't know how many times the police had to go out there. People were arrested. There was literal, actual crime taking place on camera. We all saw Dolly yank that megaphone out of that woman's hands. Like, that's illegal. That's a crime. I hope he ends up charged for that, because that was just stupid. But yeah, all that shit, and just the constant badgering and hounding and people sending these horrible messages to Billy that we've seen. It's sick. Like,
Here, read that one.
some of those people, like, you are seriously demented. A woman loses her grandchild, and it's looking very much like her daughter is the one who did it. And you're gonna, yeah, you should have protected him. You knew your daughter was an unfit piece of shit mother. I wonder how you look at yourself in the mirror every day. Okay, this whole thing that it's Billy's fault is stupid. Okay? Leilani was not a good mother. That's a given. But Leilani was not left alone with that child. So Billy didn't fail. I'm sure in retrospect, if she knew that something like this was even possible, which what mother or grandmother would, she never would have let that child out of her sight, obviously. But to like go back and like the vile, horrible shit that people are saying to her, I mean, you guys, you're like seriously twisted in the head. I think a lot of people don't realize that this is actually real life, or they're so like their whole existence is nothing but worshiping YouTubers. That's all they do all day long, is whatever this YouTuber says is like, that's like my Jesus. This is gospel. I have to take this, and it is my duty as a human being to go with whatever they're saying blindly. And if they're mad, then I'm going to be mad too. And I'm going to think of the most horrible, awful things I can possibly do and say. And that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, it's so freaking weird. It would never dawn on me to like all these cases that we've been in, that we go and, oh, I thought she was talking to me. But even people that we think are guilty, like Leilani, we all said right from the start, it's likely that she did this. We never denied that. We never said we think Leilani didn't do anything. But we didn't say anything nasty about her because, well, we're human. What is the point of saying awful shit to people? What does that get you? I mean, do you go to bed happy when you just do nothing but say awful negative shit all day long? It's makes no sense to me. They did. They treated BJ worse than Leilani. I was saying that right from the start. I'm like, these people are saying horrible things about BJ, and they never even mention Leilani. Which, I mean, if you want to say awful things about Leilani, I mean, I still wouldn't, but at least I'd understand. But, whew. And that's what all that protesting was about. It wasn't even about Leilani. Most of what they were saying was about BJ. It got way out of hand, and I hope that farce doesn't continue. But I'm sure it will, because they don't even see these as cases. In fact, they call them projects. It even says on the Cash App, support our next project.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not even support us in finding answers in the next case, which that in itself doesn't sound right. You should never say, help us with the next one. We're all supposed to hope and maybe even possibly assume there won't be a next one. Maybe humanity will get their shit together and we'll stop killing each other. Who knows? But yeah, that's gross. Just sick, twisted people. You got the Dolly Twit saying, can a kid go missing in Hawaii, please? That'd be great. His exact words. Yep. And people still follow that guy? Are you kidding me? Anybody who follows that guy, your brain is not firing on all cylinders. That's just all there is to it. No, like that dude is seriously twisted and sick. He's a piece of shit. He's got no problem assaulting women, even if there's cameras on him. Imagine what he does when there's no cameras around. I want nothing to do with that guy.
Right? Good point, babe.
But yeah, that whole group. And then they all defend each other. So that should tell you everything you need to know about that crew right there. It really should.
The same crew that always says about me and Benny and that and Tiffany Marie, birds of a feather.
Yeah, birds of a feather. That works both ways, by the way. Vicky, I was talking about Dolly. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. I mean, everybody has a right to have a YouTube channel and do their thing, just don't break the law. But what they do, it's just hyping things up and getting emotions up for clicks and views and money. That's all it is. People going there talking to the people in the house, talking to the neighbors, trying to talk to law enforcement, looking for answers, sifting through evidence, that kind of thing. That is good. But just standing outside of the house screaming, what did that accomplish? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Didn't do anything.
We accomplished more and we stayed in our home.
Yeah, we accomplished just as much, if not more. And we didn't make anybody feel threatened or break any laws. Maybe that's why I don't have a criminal history of charges longer than my arm, because I'm smart enough to not break the law. I don't know. But anyway, it's not about them. It's not about us. It's about Quinton, and that poor little boy should never have been hurt the way he was. And I shudder to think of what was going through his mind in his final moments. So I hope he is running around, flying around in heaven right now. And I hope he's filled with nothing but warmth and peace and love. And I hope the same for all of you. So with that, I will say good night.